Hey guys, Psycho here with a brand new Let's Play of Max Payne on the PC. This is going to be just something to pass the time really. It's something that I've wanted to come back and play for a long time. I do own number 1 and number 2 and I really enjoy them. Most people have played through them a few times. They're pretty famous games, you know. And as I say, just to pass the time while I'm waiting for a few games to come out, the likes of FIFA 12, Batman Arkham City, Battlefield 3, you know, Assassin's Creed Revelations is another one, just to pass the time really. So I thought I'd upload it for YouTube, so let's get cracking.
Standby, 1010, investigated reported disturbance at Acer Plaza.
10-4 dispatcher, verify address.
It's Acer Plaza, repeat, Acer Plaza.
Shots fired on the rooftop. An assault in progress at Acer Plaza. Repeat, an assault in progress.
And now for the famous line that everybody remembers.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over.
Awesome way to start a game.
To make any kind of sense of it, I need to go back 3 years. Back to the night the Payne started. I was still on the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex.
Still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. Life was good. The sun setting on a sweet summer's day, the smell of freshly mowed lawns, the sounds of children playing, a house across the river on the Jersey side, beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm home. But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking. The sun went down with practiced bravado. Twilight crawled across the sky, laden with foreboding. Michelle, honey, anybody home? I didn't like the way the show started. They'd give me the best seat in the house, front row center. What the hell? Something ugly had been tattooed on the wall, a map of things to come. It was a poison syringe, a magic tag full of diabolical meanings.
So we're going onto the phone.
Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to...
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Who is this? Hello?
Michelle!
It's coming.
Freeze! NYPD, drop it!
Coming! You're gonna die!
Oh, I didn't have the gun selected. Oh well.
no, please God, no.
It's a bit like Half-Life in that respect. When you change guns, you have to press the trigger to actually activate the gun if you like to select the weapon. So that's that noob down.
No, God, no, please, Michelle. Oh, baby.
One thing I always notice in this scene is the way Max's hands are like they're shaped as if they're still holding guns, kind of like an action figure. I remember action figures when I was a kid, and you know, you'd be able to, like Action Man, you'd be able to take the gun out of his hands and put it back in, that sort of thing. But his hands would always stay like that.
That was 3 years ago. Everything ripped apart in a New York minute. The killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA. It took us 3 long years to get a break in the Valkyr case. Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking. I went undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York.
So here we are, Roscoe Street Station, another famous part from from Max Payne.
I came in from the cold and the dark. Outside, the city was a cruel monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lupino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street Station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover. Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway. The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex. The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him.
Okay, so we'll go and have a look in here.
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
It's good to, always good to check all the cabinets.
The pills would ease the pain.
Don't think there's anything in here. Now that's something that I love about Max Payne. I mean, it's quite an old game. I think it was like, I don't know, it must have been early noughties when it came out. But there's so many modern games that skip things like, you know, being able to flush a toilet, and some of them you can flush the toilets but nothing happens to the water. You know, it's just nice to see. It's so simple, but little details like that really helped make this game, you know, a memorable game.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this? He and Mickey are having too much fun taking care of the cop up there. Oh, what's the plan? Simple. Gun down every mother-loving bastard that gets off the train. Sweet. Didn't the train go already? No idea. Let's just wait and see.
Okay, time to poon.
What the hell?
Got there in the end. Now we've got a deagle.
Yeah, he's dead, all right.
Hey, it's me you're talking to.
Saved by the bin.
Yo, guys. Hey, we
Now, I don't know about you guys, but I've never been able to pick up that gun, and it really annoys me. I mean, I think once you complete the game, you should go through a secret door, and it'll bring you out round there, and then you can pick up the gun, and then teabag him. I think that'd be a fantastic end to the game. You know, once you've tied up the story and all the rest of it. Okay, so there's nothing down there. Can't get through that keypad.
The security panel let out a mocking cackle. I'd need the right code.
Take it easy.
Hey!
Okay, you see me. Okay, where's this guy? There they are. And that dead body's just decided to fall over. It's a free world, you know, he can do whatever he wants, he's dead. He's been through a lot.
While looking for Alex, I had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Oh yeah, I've just remembered that you have to save these, don't you? So just do a quick F5 there, quick save. Because, you know, it is me playing. Something's bound to go wrong eventually.
Ain't exactly keeping low profile.
Can't die. You can shoot the barrels, but they can be quite difficult to set off.
The gate was locked.
You've got to hit the top.
I would have to find another way to get to the tunnel.
So yeah, apologise for the sniffling if you're picking up on me. You know, constantly breathing in, it's like a load of snot. But I think I've just got a little bit of a cold at the minute. So yeah, I do apologise for that.
Kiss it goodbye, cop. Hey, who the hell?
Boom! Saved.
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure, sounds good. Follow me.
Come on then, slag, let's go. So we've got to turn that train on. And not by dancing or, you know, rubbing it.
Frankly, I'm too scared
You know,
to go to the
turning the
control room
electrical
on my
on.
own without you and your gun.
Do you mind shutting up or I'm going to hit you with my lead pipe? He's going to shut up now anyway. As you'll see in a moment.
Home free. This way.
Hey, look out!